Now, Flower adds, to remember each of us our background. She says, and I trust you will remember this. For thousands of years, each of us have been in chapels and doing our small portions of serving the Christ in our own individual ways. For thousands of years, each of us have been there, doing our small portions of serving for Christ's cause in our individual ways. So I think that message is just like, well, the riverbank goes beyond this lifetime. It's the things that we've started. We've done little things. She gives clarity on that by saying, long ago, perhaps at the time of Christ, some of you were servants who drew near during the time when Christ was giving the Sermon on the Mount and only could linger on the outskirts. Perhaps you would have liked to have stayed, but were not ready to hold the full currents of the living waters. And if you really think about that, the time of the Sermon on the Mount or anything when the Christos was being ground to the earth, there were probably very few people that could really hear. Most were feeling that message. And then there was the village below that knew something was going on. They're still receiving vibrations of this. And this is the way it works in life is we certainly get our fragments, our receptions, and then slowly over lifetime, and it transcends all religions, we come deeper to that spiritual dedication of what that core is that we are truly being called for. And so she reminds us that at that time we had just maybe a yearning of truth that was picked up, just a beginning of that. And we did what we could. But then we stayed on the outside and just had that drawing. Maybe that's all we could maintain, but didn't enter the light where it was focused. Then centuries passed and they were born into religions where they were given teachings of the nucleus of what had attracted them. And of course, they heard with their outer ears and perhaps only a portion of their minds, but did not enter the light of the nucleus. So it's just kind of showing that whole journey of dedication, that it's a process. It takes us a while before we really want the living waters to flow through. That's not a given. We have to build ourselves to that end. But it is about learning and developing ourselves, not to react to life from our personality self that can limit God's power and light from sounding through us. But our love for God, that dedication is deepening. And as it does, so too is the self being loosened, strengthening the vessel in the banks of the river of being to channel more light through. What a wonderful promise. Do all you can with all you have and give your best in growth to our Lord's work every day.